Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moominland. You can fly just like a bird. You sing the best song ever heard. They're with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
This is very pleasant. How nice to have a cup of coffee every morning at the same time. It makes life worth living.
I'm so glad you like it.
Why is it you find it so pleasurable, Papa? Huh?
It shows that the world is stable, or at least it shows that our world here in Moominvalley is secure and stable.
Why do you like stability so much, Papa?
I like change. I don't like the same thing every day.
Well, as you all know, Papa does like adventure, but he also likes his coffee at the same time every day.
I would like to lead a life of adventure like Papa did when he was young.
Speaking of that, Papa, you promised to tell us more about your adventures when you were a young man.
I'd like to hear it.
So would I, Papa.
Now let me think, Moomin.
Tell me, Papa, wasn't there anyone that looked like me in your adventures?
Like you, Snorkmaiden? There was indeed. Right, Moominmamma?
What?
Does Moominmamma know about her?
Oh, come on, Papa. Get on with the story.
Right, but I had so many adventures I can't remember what it was I said to you last time. Now, where was I? Can somebody remind me how far I got?
You said that your house on the rock was haunted.
You might want to, but I don't want to hear about ghosts.
You can cover your ears if you're scared.
Ah, yes, I remember now. We had just settled down on the King's Island, hadn't we? The king was very interested in us for some unknown reason, and he gave a very warm welcome and asked us to stay. He wanted us to form a colony, but I'd no idea what that meant.
Since we don't know, I asked my mother what it means to form a colony.
Hey, what did she say?
She said there should be as many as possible who should all live as closely together as possible.
Oh.
And she said you'll all start quarreling then.
Quarreling? Why do we all have to start quarreling? I don't like quarreling much. What's your opinion on the matter, Fuddler?
I don't like it either. If that's the case, Muddle and I will live together away from everybody else. We hate quarreling and we want to avoid it at all costs.
But that's wrong as well.
Well, what do you think about it, Jockster?
I really think that in a colony, everyone can live as they like, more or less, within reason.
You really believe that?
We'll be completely free to come and go as we please, and I have no intention of quarreling with anyone.
Maybe we shouldn't live too close together. Huh?
Oh, hey, wait there, Muddle!
Who's that? I've never seen her before.
That's Muddle. She lives on the south of the island. If you ask me, I think Fuddler's fallen in love with her.
Hey?
Another thing, how's Fredriksson doing?
Fredriksson's extremely busy building his amphibian.
As ordered by the king of the island, Fredriksson had moved to live in the Park of Surprises and was there building all the time. So, unfortunately, we rarely saw him anymore.
He wants a colony with lots of people, but there aren't enough of us for that. Huh? What's that thing over there?
Uh-oh, it wasn't a ghost, was it?
It certainly was.
I'm so scared.
But it's so chilly in here. Tremble, frail mortal, for the revenge of the forgotten dried-out bones.
Have you got a cold?
Yes, I'm afraid I have.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not. What's happening here? Why aren't you scared of me?
I tell you, it's very difficult being scared of someone who sneezes.
You'd sneeze too if you tried to rattle chains in weather like this. Such cold, hard things. When I return later on this week, beware thy fate. I shall put my clammy hands upon your sleeping form.
You're coming back another night? Right. Can you tell me what time?
Well, what about next Friday at midnight? Earlier, if you like. How would that suit you?
That's splendid. I'll invite my friends for a ghost party.
Your friends?
Isn't that a good idea? The more people you have to scare, the better you like it, surely.
Huh? Well, I guess so, but... Very well, then. I shall return next Friday night around midnight to scare you all.
How exciting! What a great surprise it'll be for everyone. See you Friday! Take care now!
Hey, Snip, you can take your hands away now. The ghost is gone. He's such a scaredy cat.
And did the ghost return on the Friday night?
Yes, he certainly did. And that night I decided to wait for the ghost outdoors.
I've got something exciting to tell you. I haven't invited you here tonight just for dinner.
That explains why this fish you've given us doesn't taste so good tonight.
So, what's your reason for inviting us here, Moomin?
I've asked you so you can have a truly scary experience.
Oh, how exciting! I really love being scared.
You won't be disappointed. At midnight, a real ghost will appear before you.
What?
You heard him, Fuddler. Wow, that's exciting!
Hey, Moomin.
Uh-huh.
Please don't make ridiculous jokes. You know I'm frightened of ghosts. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm not joking, Fuddler. Goodness, look over there.
Huh?
You weren't joking!
Where is he?
Coming this way, and he's right behind you, Fuddler!
Beware the revenge of the dried-out, broken, forgotten bones.
How wonderfully exciting to meet a real ghost for once. Would you like to join us for some soup?
Oh, no. This is not the way you're supposed to behave. When you see me, you should all shout "eek" and fall to the ground trembling. You should turn pale and your teeth should start chattering. Well done. At least you know how to behave properly. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, don't come any closer! Leave me alone!
Well, I'm a bit disappointed, too. I thought you'd all be scared out of your wits when you saw him.
I wasn't scared, but I was certainly surprised. Surprised and very interested. How is it that a ghost can hover above the ground like that? If he was willing to share his secret with me, I guess I could use it for my amphibian.
Say, Moomin, perhaps the ghost could move in and live with you. Then we'd have one more member for our special colony.
That's a good idea. If you lived here, you could scare us any time.
Would you like to?
I might consider it if you kept it nicely heated. You see, I suffer a great deal from these head colds.
No, but Moomin, I won't be able to come here and visit you anymore.
Oh, don't be silly. You must come. You're the only one here who's scared of me. I have nothing to do if you don't come.
I told you not to come any closer!
And that was how the ghost and I started to live together. On Midsummer Night Eve, I was reading a book, and the ghost sat knitting just because he said it calmed his nerves.
Hello there!
Believe it or not, Fredriksson has finally finished his amphibian.
What? He has?
And the king has decided to do the launching himself, and he's also going to marry the Fuddler and the Muddle.
What? The Fuddler? I'm coming down. The Fuddler's getting married? But when did he decide to do that?
Well, the king decided, actually. You know how much he likes wedding ceremonies and celebrations and things.
Fuddler and Muddle, welcome to my home. It is time to exchange your buttons. Now I am happy to announce you husband and wife.
Congratulations, Fuddler!
Congratulations!
Thank you, everyone.
I'd no idea you were going to get married.
I understand that feelings such as these hit one suddenly when least expected.
Well, I must admit, they've never hit me.
Listen, Fuddler! I would really like you to do the unveiling of my ship. This will be my wedding present to you.
Thank you very much, Fredriksson.
Dear friends, this is a historical day for my kingdom. You are about to witness the unveiling of our latest invention. This great and wonderful amphibian moves on land and water and also through the air. Now let's hear you. 3 cheers for Fredriksson. Now, Fuddler and Muddle, over to you.
Well, dear Moomin, how do you like my new Oshun Orchestra?
That's fantastic, Fredriksson.
Thank you. Right then, everybody aboard?
Yes.
Of course. Just watch closely.
I think we're gonna hit the shore.
Stop worrying so much, Fuddler.
Fredriksson!
I must admit it works very well.
Could we go higher, Fredriksson?
It can't seem to go higher.
What?
The engines look as if they're giving out any minute.
I don't believe this. We're traveling under the sea.
Hey, have a look out here.
They're mermaids! Why did they all swim away? Oh!
Oh dear, I think we're back on the surface again.
But what could it have been?
It's Eduardo!
What's he doing round here?
What are you doing in this part of the world, Eduardo? Did you come to the Fuddler and the Muddle's wedding?
You like weddings?
Thank you, Eduardo!
So, you see, our colony had acquired yet another new member. Unfortunately, that fall, there was an awful lot of rain and some very bad storms and very, very high water. Sooner or later, everyone ended up in my house, which, needless to say, was the best built.
I think it stopped raining at last.
Good. There you are. Your bed is ready for you.
Thanks, that's very kind of you, Moomin.
It's hard to believe now, isn't it, that this house used to be the wheelhouse of your ship?
I do think that this is by far the worst weather we've had since we came to live here.
Hmm? Oh, I'd better go out and check on things right away.
And I walked down to the beach as if I'd known something all along.
But what's that hanging on your arm?
Oh, yes. Thank goodness. How lucky. Oh, the sea must have ruined my makeup.
Beautiful. I just said, I've never seen anyone as beautiful as you before.
Thank you for saving my life. But I don't know your name.
If you want to know, it's Moomin.
At that very moment, I knew it. This was the very girl I'd been waiting for so long. A girl I could start a new colony with.
And who did she look like? Did she look like Snorkmaiden?
She certainly did, little My. Even without the fringe, she looked exactly like Snorkmaiden.
And was Was she really that beautiful, Moominpappa?
Oh, yes.
And where did she go after that?
She came back with me to the house, of course. And from that day on, we lived there together very happily indeed.
I suspect, Papa, that girl you met on the seashore was none other than...
Snufkin and Sniff, you will stay to dinner, won't you? You know you're always welcome. What is it? Is something wrong?
Of course! Moominmamma!
Do you think so? Was it you, Mama?
Oh, was it really?
Papa, so you've just told them all about us.
Yes, I just told them the story about how we met.
Oh, how embarrassing.
So with that, I think I will end my story. You know the rest.
Oh, but what happened to the Fuddler?
And what about the little girl?
After I met Moominmamma, my days as an adventurer were over. I settled down then and we lived together happily. Now it's your turn to venture forth and create exciting lives for yourselves.
Then Moominpappa stopped talking. His story had come to an end. Moomin decided there and then that he would follow in his father's footsteps. One day he would leave Moominvalley and travel around the world in his quest for an adventurous and eventful life.